Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back at Marwell Manor, part number 8. So, what are we doing today? Other than lagging. Heading out of the gate and lagging a lot early on. We have plenty of bales in here. We've got this guy here. What are you doing in here? I don't know. I can't remember what we're doing now. We need to get something for in here. We need to do a total mixed ration, I know that much, which we need to go and get our other trailer for, which should be somewhere back at the shop somewhere, I think. What about over here? We need to bale over here, which isn't that big a priority at the moment. And I think we need to harvest. We need to lime. So let's cycle through our gear. What is going on today? So you've done ploughing, so... Oh, this is shocking. Need to try and put this guy away. Then grab our fertilizer lime spreader. Don't fall over. Our lime spreader we need to get, which God knows where. There it is. Let's try and back this guy in, at least semi in the right spot. You'll know how I hate backing it up with this tractor. That's not a bad job at all. Done. Oh, let's turn our headlights on too so we can actually see what we're doing. I've only just loaded into the game, so that could be part of the reason why we're lagging so much. It is terrible at the moment. So we need to get this guy set up. We need to get our harvester out and going. We need to come back and unload our harvester, sell some things, get some new animals, some new cows. We need to get our trailer from here. We need to unload our truck there with all the bales on the back. We have so much bloody stuff to do today. It is not funny. Oop. Alright, let's just get started here. I know I'm like way over the other field, but anyway. I'll head this way, and then when I sort of turn right, so hit 180 degrees, about there, we'll hire a worker, he can go and do his thing. You pretty much just need to get out of the way, but we're going to have to go and pick up our mixing station, mixing wagon. Put our headlights on, we'll go and pick this up. We have our water trailer up there as well. I did put a new mod in. Let's look at the trucks. The Western Star day cab hook lift, so we can use our hook lift trailers and stuff now. I don't have a hook lift pack, but I do have some the IT runner pack. I think it possibly could be installed. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to have a look at it and make sure, but we should have some the IT runner pack installed, but don't quote me on it. I'm also in the process of setting up a multiplayer server, which should have been up by the time this recording is released, but I logged into Fragnet, I paid the invoice, I've done everything I needed to, and I still cannot make my server for some reason, so I am chasing them up to try and find out what the hell's going on. And yeah, so those of you who want to help support the channel that little bit extra, hit the join button down next to the subscribe button, join the channel, become a monthly member, and from there, where's our water trailer? Hold on. From there you can get access to our multiplayer server. There's only enough room for 8 people at a time, but oh, I was clicking down there, not up there. Yes, there's only enough room for 8 people at a time, but I think that should be plenty anyway. And when I'm not around, you guys can continue to play. When there's nobody in the server, hopefully I can have the server pause. So it won't advance. The only other option is to, if I can't get a dedicated server working, is to play just using my PC as the host, which obviously I don't want to do that because it won't be running 24/7. It'll only be running when I'm online, which won't be very often, to be honest. So at least if I can get a dedicated server, when there's someone in there, it will always be running. Anyway, let's take this guy back. We need to get our harvester out and get him, at least get him started, I think. It's probably our biggest priority today. I think we need to run at ×5 as well, as I said. Plant withering should be off. Yep, good. I have finally installed growth control, so I'll need to look at that. I haven't looked at it at all as yet, so I don't know how it works, any of that stuff, so it's going to be a new thing for me to look at. Possibly you guys as well. If you guys don't know anything about it either, we'll be able to look at it together. Okay, so I've gone back to version 1.2 to allow us to play multiplayer when it's ready to go. So things will be a little bit different from what they were before, but we're not having any dramas with the save file, so that's the main thing. Let's pick this guy up, unfold us. Disabled straw swath, it doesn't matter because I think it's soybeans anyway, so it does not matter one little bit. Let's have a look at our soil composition. It's only fertilised once, so that's the problem. But that's not going to matter too much. So I'll head up this way and then I'll try and set him up somewhere where he's doing 180. 180 to the field, and he can sort of just do his thing. This yield is pretty bloody low. I don't have double yield turned on, so it's going to be pretty low. And we're going with easy difficulty still. Soybean, so yeah, pretty decent money. I swear, Farmer Jacko, he's on something. You've not completed your task, you lazy bugger. Alright, let's pick this guy up. Let's have a look at. I think we might need to sort of come back a little bit further, sort of line up 180 degrees, I guess. So one other thing I need to sort of discuss with you guys quickly is I've had requests to do like a meet and greet with fans. Maybe one day that will happen, but it won't be happening anytime soon. I don't think I have enough fans to warrant a meet and greet at the moment. But yes, it will happen sometime soon. But there's been a few people that have asked to meet and greet even without like a big meet and greet session. Now, with this day and age, unfortunately, people like me, or like everybody, to be honest, has to be really careful with things like that. Especially with my age and the other people's age. If they're underage and that sort of stuff, it would become a little bit suspicious and possibly cause some dramas. I need to try and tread lightly here with what I'm trying to say, but yeah, there's certain reasons why I won't meet up with anybody unless it's a big meet and greet with a lot of other people there. So I do apologise if that's what you're waiting for, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, unfortunately. So that's not to say it won't ever happen, but like personal meet and greets and all that sort of stuff will probably never ever happen. But like a big meet and greet, say a game convention, or if I'm travelling in Australia, obviously, if I'm travelling to say Melbourne for the weekend or something, I might put a post on YouTube and say, hey guys, I'm heading to Melbourne this weekend. Would anybody like to catch up? Sort of dedicate a time and a place to catch up with any of you subscribers who may live in Melbourne, or whether it be Brisbane or the Gold Coast or Western Australia or whatever. You know, I'll be able to do a bit of a meet and greet with some of you guys that way, but not like individually and that sort of stuff, because it kind of yeah, I sort of need to protect myself as much as I need to protect you guys as well. So unfortunately that won't ever happen. But alright, so what I'm doing now is going to try and get a load of mixed ration into our one cow and see how happy he's going to be. He's pretty happy, I think. Now, can I get... This is the one thing I was going to be worried about, trying to get this one bale. No, that's fine, we got it just. How big the front part of this is. So one bale, chuck that in there. Beautiful. So we need to get this guy unloaded as pretty much a priority, because we're going to need him to grab our other trailer and unload our harvester when it's ready, which won't be for a while, but when it is ready, we're going to need our truck. This won't take a great deal, I don't think. Well, then again, 5,000-6,000. That's not bad. So I will back him into here. Leave him in there because we don't need him again for the minute. We can try and shut this gate. There we go. I'll run over here. Hook up to our baler. We're not going to do any baling at the moment, but we need to get these straw bales, hay bales even, done. So they're going to be something we'd probably do next episode, I suppose. Oop, wrong button. There we go. So how are you going? Still got heaps. You're sort of doing okay. Right, let's start unloading some of these guys, shall we? Try and line us right up. All the way in, lift it a little bit, left hand down. That way we don't actually... Oh, I forgot our weight. Where is our weight? There it is. That way we don't knock any of these other bales off. So we're certainly struggling without this weight. Now it's not too bad. Oh, let's take him in. Should not take us too long to unload these. Alright. Put them on the ground, push forward, pull the spikes out completely. There we go. It's one stack. Another 5 to go. Who is helper A? God damn it, people. We're going to have a fair bit to come back and touch up anyway, so let's focus on this for the minute. Or not, because we've just run out. Right, let's go and fill this bad boy back up. So I think this might be an updated version of the 9R. Yeah, there's another logo on the front there. The new logo. One other thing I did purchase, which I'm going to buy today, is the 1948 Ford F100 service vehicle. So we're going to buy that today. That can be Dumpy's truck. Farmer Jacko's not quite old enough to be driving on the public road, so Dumpy can be our service guy and Jacko can be our farm guy. He's going to be out there helping us. So we'll pick him up as well. We're going to have to finish this liming ourselves at the moment. Right, stop you there. Cycle back through. Right, let's grab some more bales. Try and unload these guys as quick as we can. I don't think that's quite square, but anyway. Right, there we go. Let's try and get these guys in. unloaded reasonably quick. Push forward, pull that out. Get it done. I think we'll wait now. I'm not going to go and start that liming just yet. We need to get this unloaded. That way we can use this. But then again, we don't really, because we can use the truck. The truck can still unhook from this and grab that other trailer when we need it to. Oop. Ooh, watch out for that pole again. So it's not that big a priority to get this unloaded right now, but I do want to get it done and out of the way because we're going to need it again for our hay bales. I did download a mod as well, which I can't find. I'm going to have to make sure it downloaded correctly, but it's a ride-on lawnmower. A really, really old school one, and it looks bloody awesome. Possibly can use it for here just around the houses and stuff. But definitely our Rags to Riches series, I think, would be a good place to use it. So I did download it and I did put it in my mods folder, but I'm thinking maybe it needs to be unzipped or renamed or something. I don't know. We'll have to go and have a look after this video, of course. Let's push those through. Right, so 2 more stacks to go, so we're nearly finished anyway. These are probably the 2 most awkward stacks to do. About there, I think it'll work. So I don't know if we can go push this down onto the ground, back it out. There we go. Pick them all up now. Really got a full grain tank, so we get these ones in and go and unload him. So it's going to work out near perfect, I think. Right, nearly got a full side straw bale, so we're going to have heaps of straw bales for when we get some more cows, which I was hoping to get some more of those guys today, but we're going to have to wait and see. I'm probably not going to buy a transport trailer for the animals. Probably just going to pay their fee and get them delivered, just to save us a little bit of time and a little bit of mucking around and that sort of thing. As far as the sheep goes, I don't know if it's even working because there's no pallet where I thought the pallets would come out, so I'll have to check that out again and keep an eye on that and see what's going on there. Right, so I'm going to unhook these guys. You can go there. Park this guy up here as well. Go and jump in our truck. We have to turn this bad boy around again. Sorry, I've been playing a little bit too much Subnautica. I went to press my left click then to enter the vehicle. Subnautica, by the way, has been out for a long time. I do know, and I've just decided to take a look at it. And honestly, why didn't I look at it earlier? Having so much fun playing that game. Anything sort of survival and crafting and stuff, I absolutely love. So I don't know why. Pardon me. I don't know why I didn't take a look at it earlier. It's awesome. That'll be coming to the channel 3 episodes a week. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, 6 PM Australian Eastern Daylight or Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be 3 episodes per week of that. Still running alongside our Rags to Riches and our Marwell Manor series, which we've got going here. So none of these series are going to end. They're all going to continue. Just going to sort of add to it. Now, depending on how we go with getting things done and getting them done properly and all that sort of stuff, I may need to slow down a little bit with something, whether it be FS19, which probably won't be because that's like the main thing on my channel at the moment, or whether it be Subnautica or it'd be our sim racing stuff. Something will have to sort of give way, I guess, to sort of allow us to fit in more stuff, but we'll work that out when the time comes anyway, so there's no real stress about it at the moment. Right, so we'll get back to our field over here. We will line with this guy. Okay, and then we need to seed as well. So Jacko's over in the harvester. Dumpy's taking a bit of a break. He's done what he needed to do today with our, well, it's partially done what we need to do today with our liming. You can see how much he's actually missed. Good on you, Dumpy. Missed heaps. Anyway, we can come through and touch this up. It's not going to be too hard for us to do it. It's these power poles in the middle of the field which obviously cause some dramas, but add to the character of the map and the field, so can't complain too much. Just got to quickly click on something on my other screen. There we go. We're back. So I'm going to definitely take a look at trying to find that ride-on lawnmower mod, because that mod's going to be awesome, as I said, for our Marwell Manor series. But mainly our Rags to Riches series. Also, possibility will be, like, if we've got too many series running at once, is just running 5 days a week and sort of having the weekend off from doing videos, which I usually do anyway. I usually don't work weekends as far as videos go. Fortunately, I do work one weekend with work and the other weekend I have off, but that weekend I have off is time with my daughter, so she takes priority over everything, including my YouTube and everything else in my life. She's my number one, so majority of the time, if she's here, I'm usually not recording, unless for some reason she happens to get to bed at an early hour and I'm feeling not so tired and want to sort of get on and do a little bit of recording. I will give it a go, but some weekends I just need a break and I just don't do it. Alright, so getting this done, let's bring up our mini-map to make sure I'm running the right way. How is... Yep, our hide work is still going. Got a couple of great demands going at the moment too. We've probably got some more soybeans sitting in our silo as well, so we can go and get that as well. Take that with us when we go to the sell point. Where are we there? 10,000 litres. We've got these couple of little bits here to do, and then we'll go and drop this guy off and get him to start refilling while we go and grab the seeder. Get Dumpy back out of bed, or whatever he's doing. He's probably at home seeing the kids off to school or having breakfast or something. We'll get him back out and get him helping again. And he can start seeding and we can possibly work on our baling, whatever we need to sort of get done today. While these other guys are helping, we're going to spend a lot of time, more than likely, just unloading our harvester and that sort of stuff, but he's done a fair few runs before he needs to be emptied anyway. So that is pretty much completely done. Let me quickly stop here for a second. Left shift Z. So it's got growth time. Weed is 9 hours. before it grows. So there is a way that I can actually get in and change the growth for the weeds. Has to be in the XML files or something like that, so I'll have to have a look at that off camera. I only want them to come up every 2, 3, 4 days, something like that. Like every day is probably just a bit too much, I think. Especially when we don't have a sprayer available yet. I'm still looking at obviously the Uniport 2000 Plus. That'll be the one that we pick up. Actually, yeah, I don't know, because the Star is a little bit dearer, but it's got a bigger tank. But I'm not worried about the tank size. Alright, drop you off there. So we've got soybeans on this field. We might have a look at some corn or some sunflower or something on this other field. Something a little bit different. So look at our pricing. Sunflower, corn. So sunflower's a good price, corn's not so much. Cotton's a good price too, but we're not definitely not doing that. So our wheat, barley, potatoes, sugar beets, corn, canola, oats, sugarcane, sunflowers. Sunflowers it is. Alright, so let's start to open this guy up. Gonna have to try and get on this field without hitting anything. And we've just hit the tree, which I thought we were going to hit straight away. Unbelievable. My driving skills are terrible. There's a power pole. Let's try not to hit the power pole as well. Right, there we go. So obviously we'll hire a dumpy to come back out and well, once they finish this off, let's get this started. Because we know what his finishing skills are like. Well, with farming anyway. Don't know what his other finishing skills are like. Could be really quick, could be really slow, who knows. Anyway, let's hit H for hide. Not hide worker. Let's God damn it. Let's try and break some things. Move you over. Come on, pull through it. You're a 9R. Unbelievable. Oh, there we go. Let's straighten ourselves back up. Hide worker. Missing heaps there. Pretend that we didn't. So, first thing, the 1948 Ford 100. That's Ford service, John Deere service. Of course we're going to go with John Deere. Do we go with rusty or not? Rim color will go John Deere yellow. Design can be John Deere, Deere green. Two sort of different greens. New body, old and rusty. Actually, where's design color grey? No. Deere green. John Deere, there's not much difference, but the interior is a certain color. Alright, so engine will keep as stock, tension belts or service components. Beautiful. Let's buy that guy. Okay, no, never mind. I was going to say, what are you doing stopped? That's terrible. We'll go back and fix that up. Jump in this guy. If we go unfold car, fold car. Slow him down to just 240. So I think it should have a service component to the truck. So I'll go back down near a front loader attachment or something and see if we can do some servicing, and we'll take a quick look at the truck on the outside as well. It is pretty loud though. Really, really, really loud. Let's take a look at the inside. Old school on the inside. Sitting too far back, I think, but that's fine. Really old school, which is awesome. As soon as I seen it, I thought I better have a look at that, and then as soon as I seen that I had the John Deere option, I'm like, hell yeah, that'll fit well for here. Certainly, if it services as well, that is going to be awesome. Don't think... Oh, it has. It's got a tow hitch on the back. I have to be careful here because this thing is so bloody loud. I don't know if they'll actually tow this. Let's pull up beside this guy and see. Activate service function. Ooh. Ah, it's on that side. Look at this. This is awesome. How good is that? So we can pull up alongside any bit of machinery in the field. The square goes green. Come out here and go. Where are we? Deactivate service function. M for service menu. Repair. Done. And then we can go. Deactivate service function. Put it back away. How good is that? Now that is bloody impressive. That is certainly a good addition to the farm. For 20,000, cannot complain at all. So of course, this isn't our truck, unfortunately. This will be Dumpy's truck, so we'll back it in alongside his house here. Here we go. Take a quick look at it. John Deere on the side, nice yellow wheels, John Deere parts. How good is that? Stuff in the back there, fire extinguishers, compressor, welding components, the service components inside there. That is amazing. Right, where is our harvester? On his way back down. Let's go and unload this guy. Hopefully it won't be full by the time we get there. Keep him moving. By the time we get there he might be. Right, so let's speed up a bit. Okay, so 10, sit alongside him. How is he going over there? Yeah, he's doing okay. He's going to hit this pole here in a second. Probably better off doing it ourselves, to be honest. Doing the seeding all by ourselves, getting it done, and then he's already turned around, so I think that'll be the plan, to be honest. We'll head on over and get that done ourselves. Alright, so park you up. Unhire you because you're having some dramas. We'll get it done ourselves. Try and watch out for all these fences and stuff. We'll do a full run around the outside first. Right, turn it off when we're not using it because we still use fertilizer, unfortunately. We need to go and sell some of this soybean so we can pick up our sprayer. So I'm still not sure. 5,100 litres for 195. That's 2,000 litres, and a little bit less, a little bit narrower. But it's old school and it looks good, so could possibly go with that guy. I don't think we have a John Deere sprayer or anything that I've seen yet. So I think we got that then. Helper G is blockline object. Who's Helper G? Helper G! Over there. That's Jacko having some dramas, so we'll get him over and help him out. Right. It's the weed spraying stuff is getting in his way. Never mind, Jacko. I will rescue you, buddy. There we go. Keep us going. Whoop, wrong button. Keep us going. I'm thinking. I was thinking. No, I don't think I have the. What the hell? The IT runner pack. I don't think I have it installed as yet. Let's back this guy back down. Turn it on and off we go. Alright, let's get this seating done and then we should be alright. Quickly check our oh, my phone is updated and it's a pain. Our timer. 10 minutes to go. I used to like my Samsung, I think it was a Galaxy S9 Plus or something, and they've just done a brand new update for it, and the update is, in my opinion, bloody terrible. Why do they fix things that don't need to be fixed? Honestly, it's quite frustrating. Yeah, we'll head back down this way, touch up this little bit. There's a bit over there we need to touch up as well. Actually, there's plenty here we need to touch up. We did miss a fair bit, unfortunately. I will have another look for another John Deere sprayer before we go too much further, before I do happen to buy anything, but I don't think we have a John Deere sprayer that I've seen as yet. So we'll have to just run with what we've got in game at the moment and go from there. Was that a tree or something? Ah, get out of it. How can you be stuck so bad? There we go. Is that enough? I think that was enough. I'm not going to stress too much about that little strip. Really not going to stress about it. Go back and get this bit done. Beautiful. Not going to miss any of that. That's the main thing. And I might just run. Oh, fucking square ourselves up. I do like this 9R, but I hate how it articulates in the middle. I hate tractors like this. So head back this way. I'd like to get. I certainly don't think I've installed it. Manure spreaders, no. Like the whole hook lift thing, the manure spreader on the hook lift. I don't think I've installed that yet. I'll have to have a look at that off camera as well. How much we got? 31 litres of manure, so not enough to even help really with starting to use our own manure yet. Alright, so let's head back this way. Probably gonna have to do like a donut around this pole just to get this seeded, if we can get around it, that is. Oh, there we go. Stuck again. Which we're not going to get unstuck out of here, I don't think. We're going to have to back up and try and get all the way around it. We just made a circle crop though. How cool is that? Alright, I'd love to do some circle crops somewhere. That'll be pretty cool, I think. Alright, so we'll get this done. We'll turn around and head back the other way. Pretty sure there is like an empty map with cell points or stuff that we could possibly even jump into and just create our own fields and our own roads and all that sort of stuff, which would be pretty awesome, I think. So we'll get this done. Let's have a look at our other worker, Jacko. It's going alright. We'll sack Dumpy again. He can sort of just stay as our service guy, and we can only bring him out on the gear when we need him. Right, another run back up. We're going to get it done. I just don't know if we'll get it done quick enough this episode to be able to go and sell some of our soybean. I really don't think we will. Might even go and do the baling off camera between episodes. Missed the spot over there, as you can see as well. I'll have to go and touch that up. Cannot leave that like that, that's for sure. Right, there we go, swing it around. So it'd be a good idea to sort of make our own fields if we could get like a completely empty map, but the only problem is going to be the more, damn it, the more placeables we put in the map, the slower it usually goes. So we have to try and avoid using placeables as much as possible. But certainly something that now I'm thinking about it a little bit more that we could, god damn it, we could take a look at. Sure, that power pole doesn't even go anywhere. It comes, the power line comes in, but it doesn't go out. What is the point? Other than to get in my bloody way. Alright, so get this done hopefully before the end of the episode. Go and fill it back up, give it a wash. I'll have to get Dumpy out so he can actually service it all, so it's ready for our grass field up the other end, which we're going to leave that as grass, of course. I do believe a few of you guys have commented and said that you got like 191 bales out of that field. Now that is bloody crazy. So we're going to get to the stage where we're going to use a loading wagon, and we're not going to use bales. Still going to use bales at some point, like for our mixed ration, which you guys can already see we've already got plenty of at the moment, plenty of bales. We're going to put some more hay bales in there. We might need to do some more silage bales as well, but yeah, we've got plenty at the moment. So I was sort of considering going into our forage harvesters and getting like this guy to mow and just changing him into the John Deere colours so he can be our silage guy. I have to wait and see what happens, I suppose. So we are very close to being finished now. Tiniest little bit left to go. We have another power pole to contend with in a second, which we should be alright with missing. We sort of stay on this path, we should be alright. Beautiful. There we go, look at that. Can we get, oh, we didn't, did we? No, we didn't. Well, so we did, we didn't, we did. Just sort of got through there reasonably unscathed that time. So this field is going to be seeded and fertilized stage 1. Is it just stage 1 or is it stage 2? No, just definitely stage 1. Sorry guys, just had to clear my throat a little bit. We'll go and touch up this little spot over here and then we are done. We are done. We might unload Jacko again, grab a load of soybeans from our silo and go and sell them and see how much money we're going to make out of that. Possibly close to 100,000, I would think. Get around, there we go. It's not going to be a full load, but it'll be pretty close to it. It might be 40,000 or so, I guess. Right, so let's head back and we'll start loading this guy back up with some more fertilizer and some more seed. There's our timer. So we are going to run over a little bit again today, but I'm sure we'll manage. I'm sure you guys don't mind anyway. So we need some seed, which is not you, it's the next one. Then our fertilizer. There we go. Cycle through to our truck. Need to get down and unload him before he turns around, which I don't think is going to happen. Unless he ends up full before he gets to the end, which probably isn't going to happen either. Oh, Jacko, we're coming. We're here. Stop. We're here. Stop. Thank you. So we'll unload him, we'll get another little bit out of our silo, and then, where are we going? Soybean to the Greendale stores, which is over there to the left. I think we've been there before. Possibly. I can't remember now. Just going to grab a quick average screenshot while we're here. I've been forgetting a lot lately to grab our screenshots, which isn't a good thing. Let's head down, bump our speed up to 40. We'll head over to our silo to pick up some more of our soybeans. Refill soybeans. Get some at the front of the truck. Gonna have nearly a full, just about a full trailer load anyway, so 40,000 litres. We couldn't have got much more in if we tried, so let's head on up to the sell point. So we're going to get about 27,000 out of that free soybean we had from the previous farm owner. So we should get 80, 94, 108,000 out of this lot. So we should be close to being able to buy our sprayer. Not quite though. Not quite have enough money. Do we have... Ooh, we can still borrow some more money, so we might be able to borrow some more money and actually take a quick look at the sprayer before we end the episode. That's going to be something I want to take a quick look at. As you guys know, I think we will definitely go with this guy, the Unisport 2000, and put a few additions on. I don't know what those things are. I think they're just changes in colours and stuff. But we'll have a look at those. Get a bit of a loan out, buy that. We know we're got a massive loan already, but they can see the amount of work we're getting done, so they're not afraid to actually loan us any more money. They know we're good for it. They know we just drove past the shop, which is also where we get our loans from, with a full trailer load of soybeans, knowing that there's well over $100,000 sitting just there. Let's go quickly while we're driving along, see if we can, get a full loan, which is an extra $5,000. So no, we don't really have any more money that they're willing to loan us just yet. So if we can't get this sprayer yet, the next option is just to get a heap of cows and get the sprayer at a later date, I suppose. Alright, we'll go down this way and we'll swing around. This is where the BGA is. Also the milk sell point just in there. So let's drive into here, take the top off, unload, see how we go. So while that's happening, let's get this other guy filled up with some liquid fert if we can. It's just not going to happen. Turn around there, it's not going to happen. back up down alongside our water tank here in our silo. There we go. Look at our money go. 150, 109,000 for that trail load. 151. So we don't have enough, but we're not far off getting what we need to get. Is that liquid fertilizer's right there? Let's fill that guy up. Head back to our truck. Here. Alrighty, guys. Well, a little bit more money to go yet before we can buy our fertilizer sprayer. So we could buy another fertilizer spreader and do it this way instead. But see, it's 135,000 anyway. So whereas, I mean, we could go this guy. We can't really do the John Deere colours though, which is a bit of a pain. That's a pain, but yeah, so we could possibly buy that or buy the sprayer. I think, yeah, I think we're probably better off, honestly, for our money, buying just a Britto spreader, saving some money, and possibly looking at a sprayer later on once the John Deere one comes out. I really don't think there's any point in us buying a big sprayer just yet. I really don't. I mean, a spreader is more than fine to get the job done we need to get done, so we might do that. We might have a quick look, we'll drive to the shop just here, and we'll take a look at the spreaders available. We'll go from there. We certainly want a different spreader than what we're using for our lime, because we don't want to have to unload them all the time. And I don't want to be paying that sort of money for a spreader anyway. Right, so fertilizer technology. So we've got the standard ones or the modded ones with a bigger extension, wide tires, spreading unit, main color. We'll go black, design color, which is what out the back here, the Britto thing, red, black. Yeah, let's buy that. That is going to allow us to do what we need to do, but then also save a little bit of money. So right, guys, if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, smash the like button, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the new spreader and what you think of the series so far. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.